Hello, MRTV. This is Chief Anthony Morgan coming to you with the update in reference to the police department. Over the course of the last several days, the country has been rocked by several mass shootings. I want you to know that your police department and your officers have received training in how to respond to an active shooter event. The training that we adhere to is that we respond directly to the threat. So if something were to occur, heaven forbid, we respond directly to the threat. We do offer to our community a course called Civilian Response to Active Shooter. And what this training will teach is best practices for civilians if you are ever involved in an incident involving an active shooter. We are going to have some training dates coming up soon in September, and another announcement will announce those particular dates. Another topic I want to discuss before I get into some of the statistical reporting from July 23rd to August 4th is back to school. With back to school, I know everyone's getting ready to buy school supplies and those items, but one thing that I wanted to talk to all residents about in the city of Mount Rainier is the importance of driver safety and being safe around schools. To make sure that our kids have a good first week, we're going to have more targeted enforcement around the schools. We're going to be specifically addressing illegal parking, running of stop signs, speeding in the area, going the wrong way on roads. All the behaviors that I've heard about can occur during the first week of school. We want it to be a safe walking experience for kids, and we are going to thoroughly address when we see any violations. So we're going to continue on a weekly basis, get the word out that the first week of school you will see a increased officer presence to try to deter driver behavior that can disrupt the normal flow of traffic. So please, we ask you to take a few extra minutes, leave a little earlier, just to make sure you have enough time to park legally, drop your student off, and then head to work or wherever you need to go. With that being said, I'm going to get to some of the statistics from July 23rd to August 4th. For that time period, we impounded 9 vehicles, 74 parking citations were issued. Officers issued 294 traffic citations, and officers spent 40 hours on foot in the community. On July 24th, 2019 at 8:58 p.m. At 3249 Rhode Island here at the police department, a citizen came in to report that an unknown subject stole their license plate. Also on July 24th of 2019, in the area of Chillum and Buchanan and the 4000 block of 36th Street, officers were out conducting proactive patrols. They arrested 3 different suspects on warrants at different times that particular day. On the 25th of July 2019, officers made a warrant arrest on a traffic stop. On the 25th of 2019 at 12:30 p.m. in the 3000 block of Queens Chapel, officers responded on a report of a stolen vehicle. On the 27th of July 2019 at 7:10 a.m., officers responded on a theft from auto. The suspect broke open the window of a vehicle and stole items off the seat. I want to continue to remind all residents, please do not leave valuable items on the seat of your vehicles. And of course, if you see something suspicious in your area, say something. Also on the 27th at 9 in the morning, officers conducted a traffic stop in the area of Chillum and Buchanan, arresting the driver on a warrant. At one municipal place, officers made contact with a male drinking in public and issued him a citation. This occurred at 12:20 p.m. On the 28th of July at noon in the 3100 block of Queens Chapel, officers responded on a report of a hit and run. On the 28th of July 2019, officers assisted another jurisdiction on a traffic stop at 23rd and East-West Highway. They arrested the driver of a vehicle on a warrant. On the 28th at 7:22 in the morning, officers responded to the 3200 block of Chillum for a report of a domestic assault. The suspect was arrested. On the 29th of July at 12:15 p.m., officers responded to the 4100 block of 28th Street for a vandalism report. An unknown suspect damaged a vehicle. On the 29th of July at 1:15 p.m., officers responded to the 3700 block of Rhode Island. A male had approached a daycare. He was naked. He was trying to force his way into the daycare center. Obviously, this was a distressing situation for the kids and staff. They called the police. We responded. The male was taken into custody after a brief struggle with officers. On July 30th in the 2300 block of Varnum, officers responded on a shoplifting complaint. the juvenile suspect was arrested. In the 3500 block of Newton on the 30th at 2:44 p.m., officers responded on a report of a vehicle being damaged. In the 4000 block of 36th Street on the 31st of July, officers arrested 2 occupants of a vehicle for violating a protective order. On August 3rd at 8:17 p.m., officers responded to a report of a burglary. In the 4200 block of 35th Street, we were able to lift fingerprints, but we were not able to capture the suspect that evening. In the 4200 block of 34th Street on August 4th at 4:33 p.m., officers responded to a report of a theft. And finally, on August 4th at 40 minutes after midnight, officers responded on a report of a burglary in the 4300 block of Russell. This time we were able to locate the suspect and arrest them. Those are the statistics for the week of July 23 through August 4th. Until next time, MRTV, have a safe week. And remember, if you see something, say something. Thank you.